So, welcome back, everyone. This is my channel. This is an intro to my channel, Mind Shift to Keto and Wellness. The question I get is, why did I start this channel? Why did I start my business? Um, just what's your story? So, essentially, or initially, I was going to focus just on um, recipes and keto focused, nutrition focused, and fitness focused. But a wonderful friend of mine said that people may be interested in sort of um, what motivated me to do this. I am not a social media person, so I'm learning as I go. But what motivated me was the last 4 years have been um, just a learning experience, and I I don't know. I just was lost, and I was in the proverbial sunken place, I guess, just going through life and not really living. And I found myself in a very, just a place where I felt alone, and I was just very unhappy, just trying to make it through, just from how I looked as far as my weight to how I felt and my health, and just everything just kept just getting worse. I was in a relationship that crashed and burned. I had so much hope for that relationship. I wanted to get married and have kids, more kids. And just my family was dealing with a lot. You know, we had a loving family member that passed away, but she was diagnosed with dementia. And if anyone is experiencing that, a family member, a loved one on that spectrum of dementia, I am praying for you. That was rough for the family to reconcile, and just not knowing much about it, and how debilitating that is for the person, but for the loved ones that have to watch that. Stressed job was, I loved my job, but it was a very high up tempo job, and I put so much into that job that that became my identity. That became who I was. It was my lover. It was my friend. It was my purpose. And I just put everything I had in that job, and it took like encountering a boss that was one of the nastiest people I've ever met, and being overlooked for a promotion. It took my health to start failing. I started to get like acne, rosacea, everything started to manifest on my face. Um, it took just not wanting to be around people. I'm an extrovert, if you haven't figured it out. I love people. I love talking to people. Um, and I just wanted to go home, watch TV, have my Ben and Jerry's ice cream, chocolate chip cookie dough, have my Tostitos and my chips and my dip, and I wanted to be left alone. I didn't want to go anywhere. I didn't want people talking to me. Um, and no one knew that I was thinking this or going through this, because, you have to just get through, right? So you can't let anyone know that you're going through any of this stuff. You just got to keep doing it. So I found myself in that place. I would call my son and cry. I'm like, son, I'm so sorry. What do you want to eat? Chipotle? Do you want Chick-fil-A? Thinking that I was making healthy choices or healthier choices, but just feeling horrible as a mom. So it wasn't until my best friend, this was a marker in my life, one of the best days of my life, if not the best day of my life in 2017, although I'm grateful for every day. She got married, and it was so lovely. She's so lovely. And I met up with her a few weeks or about 2 months after she got married. right before 2018 ended and before 2018 started. And she told me she had lost a considerable amount of weight. She's beautiful at her weight, and she's beautiful, but she had lost weight. And I said, "What have you done? What have you been doing?" She told me about this fitness challenge in the DMV area that she started, and she gave me all the information. And I immediately called because I'm like, I need a change. And I cried out to God earlier that year. He provided a job that was closer to home, so I wasn't commuting long hours. Again, if you are live in a DMV area, you know where you live and work, it can be an hour or more one way. So I was able to get a job closer to home. So I was starting to think and kind of cleared my thoughts. I had more time. And then I really didn't like the time, and because I had to think about life and my choices. So I started this fitness challenge because I knew I was like sick and tired of being sick and tired. And that started me on working out. And I was an athlete, my younger days. So it just felt so good to start working out and things like that. And then my son, my lovely son, I have a teen son. He wanted to take this class at church, and I wanted to take a class at church. It wasn't that one. I wanted to take how to manage money, and financial fitness, and he wanted to take what they call the Alpha course. And I'll put details below if you're interested in taking, if you're in the area interested in taking a course. That course, I really didn't want to take it, and I let everyone know and but that course changed my life. So now you have me going on a journey of like a physical fitness journey, like getting started and kind of writing that. You have me on this spiritual fitness journey that I didn't even know that I needed to be on. And that course, the Alpha course, it's meant for like new believers, atheists, agnostic. I think it originated from in London, and the course grew and churches tailor it to their curriculum how they see fit. But that course was just lovely. This the whole concept. You did praise and worship, you had dinner, you get your small lessons, but then you have the group setting after the small lessons. You're in like those small groups, and that's where all the magic happens. It just, I don't know, I just felt so loved by them, but just I felt the love of God, and I don't know. It just was an amazing experience. So fast forward to all this is going on, and I'm like, I love working out, but I don't know, is there any other diets out there? Because the one that they had works. I'm telling you, it works. So if you want to email me, if you want more information, again, if you're in the DMV area, specifically Prince George's County or Anne Arundel County, Maryland, let me know and I'll send you the information. So it works, but the sustainability, I was getting concerned with the sustainability. So I started researching, and I said this in my other video of how to get started on keto. I started researching, and I find this white guy named Eric Berg standing in front of, he has headphones on, and he's talking to, I guess, now I know he was interviewing people that had been on the keto and the intermittent fasting, like their before and after stories. And I was hooked. I mean, hooked. So I'm hooked on this, and that was the start for me. I was like, I'm gonna start this. I started researching. I started looking at other nutritional plans, just kind of seeing which way I wanted to go. But how many of us know that if we keep researching and keep trying to find more information out, we'll never get started because we're in research mode for like a million years. And that's kind of another way like of our subconscious to, our fear to hold us back. We won't move on because we get so stuck in the research mode. But I did this research though, and I said, I want to try this diet. So I've been on this diet and I've been hooked. I've been, playing around in the kitchen, doing different meals. My son even so for a lot of meals, I'll still buy certain things for him, and I'll tailor it. Now he's like, Mom, I want what you have. So essentially, this channel will be it will of course, we will discuss keto recipes, we'll discuss budget, we'll do some vlogs. You'll see me going to certain stores, and trying to assist you making keto or keto friendly or low carb friendly choices. But this channel, I pray, will be so much more, that it will provide some spiritual motivation. It will provide some financial fitness, mental fitness, how to build your mental capacity up. Um, I hope it will be in fitness. So after all of this, I know I'm all over the place, but I just became so just amazed with this last year, and so on fire that I actually applied for the associate's program at our local community college in like nutrition. I actually started the coaching business to help people transition to keto just with meal planning. But I also became a certified personal fitness trainer, and I have other fitness certifications that I'm interested in, like Zumba or P90X, that I'm interested in getting. But I've just been like so motivated to help others. So this I didn't really go into like sort of the heartbreak. That was probably the marker in my life. And right now, I just don't feel like going into it. I don't want to cry. But that was a marker in my life. And if anyone's interested, maybe I'll talk about it at a later date. But I'm just so encouraged about life. I want to assist people. I want to help people. I want to motivate people. And you can do it. I found that food for me it was a comfort. It was almost similar to how I looked at that job I had when I was in DC. It was a lover, it was my spouse, it was a friend, and it it became that crutch or that thing that I would reach to when life got challenging. And I just, I have so much more to say, and I have so much more to say, but I'm going to end it here, because hopefully you got sort of an idea of what my channel will be about. It will be about sort of the balance of things, of definitely nutrition. Keto is my preferred, nutrition, my lifestyle, but fitness, financial fitness, spiritual fitness, mental fitness. And if you have anything else that you would like me to talk about, and recipes too, I'll do somehow. I have a couple of dishes that my son loves, and so I'll definitely bring you in the kitchen with me, and they're pretty simple and easy to do and yummy. But that's pretty much my channel, and I was kind of thinking about this. I like ending with, just remembering to change your mind, change your habits, and change your life. I mean, it's simple, but that's the formula for a changed life. You change your mind and you change your habits, you have a changed life. And I encourage each and every one of you to aspire to live a purposeful life, a purpose-driven life. I think Rick Warren coined that, but that's so true. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you soon.